Boom kadeem kabam guys, this is Games Techno back with another freaking video, and in today's video we're gonna see if the texture streaming budget setting in the game Apex Legends has a significant difference or impact on our FPS or frame rate or not. So I'm basically play the game for 2 sessions, and then we're gonna compare the FPS numbers against one another. And what setting am I talking about specifically? This one, let me show you. Okay, going to the settings, and okay, right here, texture streaming budget. Now this is set to this value very low right here, that is 2 GB of VRAM, and this one, none. We're gonna be comparing the none with the very low or 2 GB VRAM setting basically. So we're gonna see how much of an FPS impact this setting makes. If you're just here for the yes or the no, it does make an FPS difference or impact. But for further discussion of the topic, make sure to watch the whole freaking video. Let's kick it off. Now, first off, the card I've got here is a 750 Ti 2 GB version. So specifically the thing here is that the VRAM of my graphic card is 2 GB. Things are gonna differ if you have a graphic card that has 4 GB of VRAM, 6 GB of VRAM and whatever, or maybe perhaps you have a card that has 3.5 GB of VRAM. Whatever the weird number your VRAM is, things might be a little different. Now, how did I do the testing? I played the game for 30 minutes with the texture streaming budget set to the minimum value, that is 2 GB of VRAM in this case, and then I tested the game for 30 minutes again with the setting set to none texture streaming budget. So that's how we are basically gonna get our FPS numbers. And for the map, I chose the Battle Royale map, a World's Edge new, destructed version that is of season 10 that is going on right now, which started a few days back. Now, I did this experiment or, FPS difference thingy a few months ago as well, and that video is doing pretty well. And yes, what is the point of making this video? Is it just to get a few more reviews? No, that's not the point of this video, but we're doing one little thing a little bit differently. So we're including the 0.1% FPS lows so that you can get an idea about how much of an FPS difference it makes, even of the mini freaking stutters and lags, so that you get the idea. Now comes the specifications of my PC. Now the basic components of my PC, that is the 3 components, my RAM, my processor and my graphics card, are 16 GB of 8x2 CORSAIR Vengeance 3000 speed RAM, and my processor is the Ryzen 3 1300X, which is running at the stock speeds, no overclocks applied. And last but not the least, of course, is the GTX 750 Ti, that is the heart of my PC. The graphic card, of course, that is helping us in running this game is a 2 GB single fan version of the card, no overclocks applied again. Now, again, let me tell you this, that things can differ if you have got a different card, but things are gonna be pretty similar if you have got like a 2 GB of VRAM card, but things might be a little bit different. The FPS difference might be a little bit different, but I'm kind of giving you the worst case, or even if it's not the worst case, it is kind of the bad case scenario. My PC is like the minimum thingy that can like run Apex Legends. I don't know, I mean, in the comments of the last video, people were like, your PC is not the lowest end PC in the world. I know, but it is one of the lowest end which is capable enough of running Apex Legends with like decent FPS. So yeah, that's a lot of chat. Let's go to the FPS numbers. Now, the FPS numbers, when I had the texture streaming budget set to none, the average FPS were 71. The 1% low FPS were 45, and the 0.1% low FPS were 32. all respectable figures. You know, the 1% low is 45, which is a pretty decent 1% figure, and the 0.1% low FPS is also pretty respectable, 32. It's not dropping below 30 anytime, you know, even in the micro stutters, mini stutters, it's not doing that. But then comes when we, you know, bump up the settings or the texture streaming budget, that is to 2 gigabytes of VRAM. The average FPS is 69 in this case, which is only a 3%, you know, about 3% difference in frame rate, which is not a big deal, you know. And then the 1% low FPS are 39, which is a huge 14% difference. I mean, even if the numbers don't sound that far away, 45 and 39, the percentage difference is quite freaking large there, and that's not all. I've got the, you know, 0.1% remaining. So yeah, the 0.1% low FPS, when we turn the textures up, you know, the texture streaming budget, that is, are 16 FPS. Are you kidding me? That is a 67% drop from the 32, 0.1% low that we were getting previously. Now, there's also, end note in this video. We're about to end this video. End note in this video, that is, even after applying the, 2 gigabytes of texture streaming budget, I mean, even though my character skins were at like better quality textures, but the skins or the gun skins and my heirlooms, look did not even change. I don't know why. It just might be my graphic card who does not have enough memory, so the game cannot load the textures or whatever. So what's the point of enabling that? I don't even know. I mean, it did not happen in the last seasons, if I do know that. It did not always exist like this. But this time around, I found like even after applying the 2 gigabytes textures, things were not looking as they should be looking with the textures. So what's even the point, man? I don't know. Bye-bye.